Have you ever noticed how some people can enter a room, speak just a few words, and immediately capture everyone's attention? Meanwhile, others, no matter how hard they try, are ignored, interrupted, or dismissed. Here's the truth. It's not about being the loudest, the smartest, or even the most experienced. It's about how you speak, with clarity, poise, and presence. In this video, we'll explore how to speak with confidence so people not only listen, but respect your voice. You'll discover timeless principles inspired by Stoic philosophy, practical, effective, and sometimes uncomfortable truths that will shift the way you communicate forever. We'll break it down into essential strategies, including how to stop apologizing unnecessarily and own your space, setting boundaries without guilt for stronger personal respect, the power of silence and mastering the pause, using humor strategically without undermining your credibility, avoiding gossip to protect your integrity, and knowing when to stop talking to leave a lasting impact. These insights go beyond simple communication hacks. They reflect the philosophy of self-respect, self-control, and wisdom, core teachings from Stoics like Marcus Aurelius and Seneca. By the end of this video, you'll have a powerful toolkit to speak with purpose, to express yourself with clarity, and most importantly, to be heard and respected. If you're ready to transform the way you communicate, stay with me. Like this video if you find these insights valuable. Subscribe to Stoic Teachings today for more practical wisdom, and share your thoughts in the comments. What's one area you'd like to improve in your communication? Let's begin. Number 1. Stop apologizing unnecessarily. Have you ever noticed how often you say "I'm sorry" when you've done nothing wrong? You're not alone. Many of us fall into this habit, believing it makes us appear more polite or considerate, but in reality it often does the opposite. Apologizing unnecessarily weakens your presence. It signals self-doubt, as if you're seeking permission to speak or exist. This subtle behavior erodes the respect others have for you, and worse, it diminishes the respect you have for yourself. Seneca once wrote, "You are your choices." How you express yourself shapes not only how others perceive you, but also how you perceive yourself. And when you apologize for simply being present, you tell the world that you're unsure of your worth. Today, on Stoic Teachings, we'll explore why excessive apologies hold you back, and how to speak with confidence, rooted in the wisdom of Stoicism. The hidden cost of unnecessary apologies. At first glance, apologizing often seems harmless, maybe even polite. But from a Stoic perspective, it reveals a deeper issue, a lack of self-mastery. When you say "I'm sorry" too frequently, it often signals self-doubt. You're unsure whether your voice deserves to be heard. Seeking approval, apologizing becomes a way to soften your presence rather than stand firmly in your truth. Emotional dependence. You begin basing your self-worth on how others react to you. Marcus Aurelius taught, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." By constantly apologizing, you argue with yourself instead of embodying confidence. Imagine this. You enter a meeting 2 minutes late. You immediately say, "Sorry, I'm late." What message are you sending? You framed yourself as the problem, even if the delay was minor or outside your control. Or when someone bumps into you, and you still say sorry, you're apologizing for your own presence. A Stoic shift. Replace apologies with assertiveness. Epictetus taught, "No person is free who is not master of themselves." A core principle of Stoicism is mastering how we respond, rather than being controlled by external judgments. Instead of apologizing unnecessarily, shift your language to reflect self-respect. Instead of "Sorry, I'm late," say "Thank you for waiting." Instead of "Sorry for interrupting," say "I'd like to add something important." Instead of "Sorry for bothering you," say "Do you have a moment?" Why it works. You remain polite while maintaining your dignity. You project self-assurance without arrogance. You control the conversation rather than shrinking in it. The Stoic view. Words reflect inner strength. The Stoics understood that words shape reality. Speaking with confidence isn't just about communication, it's about self-command. Marcus Aurelius once reflected, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it." When you apologize unnecessarily, you're not being truthful about your value. Speaking confidently without excessive apologies allows you to express yourself with honesty and integrity. How to apply this wisdom today? Transforming this habit requires awareness and consistent practice. Here's how to start. 1. Pause before you apologize. When you catch yourself about to say, "I'm sorry," ask, "Is this apology truly necessary?" 2. Reframe your words. Shift apologies into expressions of gratitude or assertive statements. 3. Practice self-respect. Speak clearly with a calm, measured tone. Trust that your presence is enough. 4. Correct yourself. If you apologize unnecessarily, correct it in the moment. "Actually, I meant to say thank you for your patience." Final reflection. Reclaim your voice. Confidence isn't about being loud. It's about being centered, knowing that your words matter, even when spoken softly. The next time you feel the urge to apologize unnecessarily, remember, you are enough. You belong in the conversation. Your voice matters. How to speak with confidence starts from within. The Stoics remind us that true self-respect begins with mastering our words and how we present ourselves to the world. If this insight resonates with you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. Let us know how you plan to apply this principle in your life. Stay grounded, stay confident, stay stoic. Number 2, set boundaries and stick to them. In the philosophy of Stoicism, boundaries are not about exclusion but about self-respect. As Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. Setting personal boundaries is an essential part of maintaining inner peace and self-worth. When you lack boundaries, you allow others to dictate your emotional state, draining your energy and diminishing your sense of control. Boundaries teach others how to engage with you respectfully, just as a fortified wall defines the limits of a city's protection. Without them, you become vulnerable to emotional manipulation and stress. Why boundaries matter? Seneca emphasized the importance of self-governance. He who is brave is free. Boundaries grant you freedom from external demands that compromise your values and well-being. They allow you to prioritize what truly matters, your personal growth, peace, and meaningful relationships. Practical application. 1. Define your limits clearly. Identify what behaviors you will and will not tolerate. This clarity is the foundation for respectful interactions. 2. Communicate calmly and firmly. Express your boundaries without aggression. Example, "I won't be available for work calls after 7 p.m. 3. Consistency is key. Uphold your boundaries without wavering. Flexibility in principles dilutes their effectiveness. 4. Handle reactions with stoic calm. Expect resistance. As Epictetus noted, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Stay composed when people test your limits. The benefits of strong boundaries. By setting clear boundaries, you gain respect from those around you and foster healthier relationships built on mutual understanding. More importantly, you cultivate self-respect, aligning with Stoic virtues of wisdom and self-discipline. Take action today. Reflect on one area where your boundaries feel compromised. Implement a small but significant boundary today. The act of defining your personal limits is a profound declaration of self-worth, as taught by the Stoics. Practicing how to speak with confidence is not just about voice control, but also about asserting your values and personal space. Stick around for the next section where we explore mastering the power of silence for deeper influence. Number 3, master the art of pausing. The power of pausing is often underestimated, yet it holds profound influence in both speech and life. In the teachings of Stoicism, silence is not emptiness, but a source of strength and wisdom. The ability to pause, reflect, and allow space in conversation mirrors the very essence of composure and clarity that the Stoics cherished. As Marcus Aurelius once said, "Silence is a lesson learned through the many sufferings of life." Pausing grants us control, ensuring that our words carry weight rather than being lost in a flood of noise. The Stoic principle behind pausing. At its core, pausing reflects one of the most fundamental Stoic teachings, mastering your reactions. When you pause before responding, you create a moment of detachment, a space where you can choose your words with intention rather than impulse. Seneca reminds us, we suffer more often in imagination than in reality. A pause helps separate imagined fears of silence from reality. It teaches us that true confidence is not about speaking more, but speaking with purpose. The power of silence in speech, pausing in conversation, creates gravity. It commands attention. When you speak continuously without breaks, your words can blend together, diminishing their impact. But a well-timed pause allows your message to resonate more deeply, emphasizing your points and giving listeners time to reflect. Imagine two scenarios: a speaker who rushes through their ideas without stopping, overwhelming the audience. A speaker who pauses briefly after each key point, letting the weight of their message sink in. The difference is profound. One feels chaotic, the other powerful. How pausing enhances personal power. Pausing isn't just a technique in conversation, it's a mindset. When you pause, you assert control over the situation instead of being controlled by it. This practice also extends beyond speaking. In moments of conflict or emotional turmoil, pausing allows you to step back, assess the situation, and respond with calm wisdom, a key principle in how to speak with confidence. By mastering the art of pausing, you learn not only to speak with authority, but to live with presence. Applying the Stoic pause in daily life. Here's how you can start practicing the art of pausing today. Before speaking, pause for a breath before responding to challenging situations. Let the initial wave of emotion subside. In conversations, when making a point, insert a brief pause after key statements to emphasize their importance. During conflict, take a pause before reacting emotionally. Ask yourself, is this response necessary, or can silence be more powerful? These small shifts create a powerful presence, both in personal growth and communication. Personal transformation through pausing. When you pause intentionally, people begin to notice. They lean in, listen more closely, and respect the calm authority you project. This simple yet profound technique can shift not only how others perceive you, but how you perceive yourself. The ability to pause and stay centered echoes Epictetus's wisdom. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it, that matters. A challenge for you today: challenge yourself to practice pausing. Whether you're in a meeting, a conversation, or even during moments of personal reflection, embrace the silence. Remember, how to speak with confidence isn't about being louder. It's about speaking with clarity, composure, and impact. If you found this valuable, consider sharing your experience. How has pausing changed the way you communicate? Drop a comment below and share your story. Subscribe to Stoic Teachings today for more timeless wisdom that empowers your voice and strengthens your mindset. Number 4, use humor wisely. Humor, when used thoughtfully, can be a powerful tool for connection and influence. Yet, when misused, it can easily diminish your credibility. In the teachings of Stoicism, balance and intention are central to how we express ourselves, and humor is no exception. The Stoic principle behind humor. Stoicism teaches us the importance of using speech for virtue and clarity rather than mere entertainment. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, waste no more time arguing what a good man should be one. This wisdom extends to how we use humor, not as a way to seek validation, but as a tool to uplift and strengthen our message. Humor should be a complement to your presence, not a distraction from it. When wielded with mindfulness, it fosters relatability. But when overused or poorly timed, it can undermine your authority, making you appear less grounded. The balance. When humor empowers and when it diminishes. Consider two types of humor. Empowering humor. A well-timed joke that eases tension, builds rapport, and reflects emotional intelligence. Diminishing humor. Excessive self-deprecation, sarcasm, or humor used as a defense mechanism to avoid difficult conversations. Seneca once said, "The wise man is neither lifted up by prosperity nor cast down by adversity." Humor should reflect this same sense of balance, lifting spirits without diminishing the speaker's integrity. The impact of humor on confidence and respect. How you use humor directly influences how others perceive your confidence. When humor feels effortless and intentional, it can signal composure. However, when humor becomes excessive or self-deprecating, it can project insecurity rather than strength. True confidence, as the Stoics teach, stems from self-mastery. Epictetus advised, "No man is free who is not master of himself." The goal isn't to avoid humor, but to use it in alignment with your values, not as a mask for deeper self-doubt. How to use humor wisely, practical steps. Here's how to apply the Stoic balance of humor in daily life. Use humor to uplift, not deflect. Share lighthearted moments to connect, not to avoid difficult conversations. Avoid excessive self-deprecation. A touch of humility is valuable, but don't make yourself the constant punchline. Read the room. Consider the context and audience before using humor. Respect matters more than getting a laugh. Pair humor with substance. Let humor support your message, not overshadow it. Practice mindful timing. Silence can be just as powerful as laughter. Pause when necessary and avoid forced jokes. The personal growth benefit. Humor as a tool for virtue. Using humor intentionally can transform your relationships and self-perception. When grounded in self-respect, humor reflects emotional intelligence and wisdom. By mastering the balance of when to speak and when to let silence carry your words, you not only inspire respect but embody the Stoic ideal of measured speech. Challenge for you. As you explore how to speak with confidence, reflect on how you use humor in your daily conversations. Are you using it to build connections or to deflect discomfort? Does your humor reinforce your wisdom or distract from your message? Remember, the Stoics valued speech as a tool for truth and clarity. Practice this balance today and notice how your presence transforms. Subscribe to Stoic Teachings today for more timeless wisdom that empowers your voice, strengthens your mindset, and helps you lead with purpose. Number 5, avoid gossip to build trust. Gossip often seems harmless, even entertaining. Yet, in the teachings of Stoicism, idle talk is seen as a distraction from virtue and self-mastery. When you engage in gossip, you don't just diminish others, you compromise your own integrity and weaken your voice. The Stoic principle behind avoiding gossip. Epictetus once warned, "Keep silence for the most part, and speak only when you must, and then briefly." Gossip directly contradicts this wisdom, drawing attention away from self-reflection and moral clarity. Stoicism emphasizes personal responsibility and integrity. When we speak, our words should reflect wisdom, not idle speculation. Sharing gossip may feel like harmless chatter, but it erodes both personal character and the trust others place in you. The harm gossip inflicts, a matter of character. Gossip is more than just unkind words. It shapes how people perceive you and affects your ability to influence with wisdom. Loss of trust. If you speak about others behind their backs, it signals to those around you that they may be next. Diminished respect. Gossip undermines your credibility, making it difficult for people to take your words seriously in moments of importance. Distraction from virtue. Marcus Aurelius advised, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." Gossip diverts focus from personal growth to petty comparisons. The Stoic alternative. Speak with purpose. To speak with confidence and maintain trust, the Stoics encourage mindful speech rooted in self-discipline. Instead of gossiping, focus your words on what uplifts and enlightens. Speak less, mean more. Practice silence when words don't serve a higher purpose. Redirect conversations. If gossip arises, shift the topic toward personal growth, shared goals, or positivity. Focus on your own virtue. Remember, the actions of others are beyond your control, but your response is yours alone. Seneca reminds us, associate with those who will make a better man of you. Welcome those whom you yourself can improve. Let your words reflect this standard, fostering environments of growth rather than division. Practical steps to avoid gossip. Here's how to integrate this Stoic principle into your life. Pause before speaking. Ask yourself, is this true? Is it necessary? Does it align with my values? Lead by example. Politely disengage from conversations that revolve around gossip. Set boundaries. If someone shares gossip with you regularly, gently express your preference for more meaningful discussions. Build a reputation of integrity. When you speak with honesty and wisdom, people will seek your counsel rather than your opinions about others. The personal growth benefit. How avoiding gossip builds respect. By eliminating gossip from your conversations, you cultivate qualities of leadership and emotional intelligence. People will begin to view you as a person of wisdom, one who speaks with confidence because your words are thoughtful and intentional. You gain clarity, self-respect, and a sense of peace that comes from living in alignment with your principles. Call to action. Choose virtue over idle talk. The next time you're drawn into gossip, pause, reflect. Ask yourself, is this conversation helping me become the person I strive to be? As Marcus Aurelius wrote, The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. Choose integrity, choose wisdom. Subscribe to Stoic Teachings today for more insights on personal growth, ancient wisdom, and mastering your speech with purpose. Let's elevate our conversations together. Number 6. Know when to stop talking. In the practice of Stoicism, the art of restraint is a mark of wisdom. Knowing when to speak and when to remain silent reveals true confidence and self-control. The ability to speak with confidence doesn't come from saying more, but from knowing when your words have already made an impact. The Stoic principle, silence as power. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. This wisdom extends to our words. Speaking endlessly in an attempt to convince or impress often dilutes your message. True influence lies in measured speech, where every word carries intention and weight. In Stoicism, self-restraint in speech is seen as a reflection of inner mastery. Over-explaining or constantly filling silence reveals insecurity, while purposeful pauses command respect. Why talking too much weakens your message. Excessive talking often stems from a fear of being misunderstood or undervalued. However, speaking without clarity or control can have the opposite effect, loss of authority. Rambling can undermine your credibility, making your message feel scattered. Reduced impact. When words are excessive, key points get lost in the noise. Perceived insecurity. Over-explaining can be mistaken for self-doubt rather than expertise. Epictetus taught, if you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. Resisting the urge to over-explain takes strength and discipline. The power of pausing. How silence commands respect. Pausing between thoughts is not weakness, it's a display of self-possession. Strategic silence gives your words room to resonate and allows your audience to absorb their meaning. When you stop talking, you invite reflection. Silence allows your audience to process your message. Create emphasis. A pause draws attention to your last statement. Maintain control. Leaving space in conversation positions you as thoughtful rather than reactive. Seneca once said, "It is a great thing to know the season for speech and the season for silence." Knowing when to stop talking enhances the power of what you've already said. How to apply this wisdom practically. Here's how you can speak with confidence by mastering the art of knowing when to stop. Pause after key points. Let impactful statements linger without rushing to fill the silence. Resist the urge to over-explain. Trust that your words already carry meaning. Listen more than you speak. Reflective listening builds deeper respect and understanding. End conversations decisively. Know when you've said enough. Confidence lies in finality. Imagine you're in a discussion where tension is rising. Instead of reacting emotionally, pause. Let the silence settle. Your restraint will often speak louder than any words you could add. Personal growth. How this Stoic practice benefits you. Applying this principle not only strengthens your communication but also fosters personal growth. Increased self-respect. You'll value your own words more when you use them thoughtfully. Enhanced leadership presence. Pausing reflects control and wisdom in professional settings. Greater emotional mastery. The ability to remain silent under pressure reduces conflict. By speaking with restraint, you shift from seeking validation to projecting strength. You become someone whose words matter because you've made them matter. Call to action. Practice the pause. The next time you're in conversation, challenge yourself. Speak your truth, then stop. Let your words settle. Trust that their impact is stronger when you resist the urge to fill the silence. Remember, speaking with confidence isn't about saying more. It's about saying what truly matters. If this insight resonated with you, subscribe to Stoic Teachings today for more life-changing wisdom from ancient philosophy. Share this video with someone who could benefit from mastering the art of restraint. Mastering how to speak with confidence is not about being the loudest voice in the room. It's about aligning your words with intention, wisdom, and self-control. The Stoics teach us that respect and influence are not commanded but earned through clarity, restraint, and integrity. Today, you've explored essential principles drawn from Stoic wisdom, ditching unnecessary apologies, setting firm boundaries, mastering the power of pausing, using humor with purpose, avoiding gossip, and knowing when to stop talking. Each of these practices contributes to a presence that demands respect without force. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be one." Speaking with confidence begins with valuing your own voice. When you stop apologizing unnecessarily and hold firm boundaries, you show the world that your presence matters. When you master silence and thoughtful pauses, your words gain power. And when you avoid gossip and speak only with purpose, you cultivate trust and respect. But remember, confidence in speech is not about perfection. It's about presence. It's about knowing your words have weight and trusting that silence too has strength. How to apply this wisdom, starting today. Pause intentionally, allow your words to resonate. Speak less, but with purpose. Focus on clarity, not volume. Practice self-restraint. Let silence speak where words are unnecessary. By integrating these Stoic principles into your life, you'll notice profound changes, not just in how others perceive you, but in how you perceive yourself. If this message inspired you, subscribe to Stoic Teachings today for more timeless wisdom to transform your mindset and daily life. Share your thoughts below. What strategy will you apply first? And if you know someone who could benefit from learning how to speak with confidence, share this video with them today. Your voice has power. Use it with wisdom.